Hello guys, welcome to my channel, and today I'm on a rant. Like, I want to actually make some noise. I don't think I got angry enough when this happened. I should have gotten angry enough, but maybe I was also ready for an upgrade. But let me ask you guys, between Android phones and in this specific Samsung and iPhone, like, what do you prefer and why do you prefer that phone? Myself, I moved from an iPhone SE to these Samsung, both sponsored by my husband, and I wanted a Samsung Note 9 mostly because of the pen. Like, when you're taking notes, my job sometimes requires me to go to site, hang out at site for long hours, and I want to record something, take notes. This makes it very easy because it's like using just the same way you'd have a pen and paper and just write. That's why I really wanted to get a Note 9, a Samsung Note 9, and my husband bought it for me. But why is it that after about 1 year, the first time that I experienced this, can you guys see? Can you see the green? I don't know if you can see the green screen, the green, and it has some starry effects and some lines on it. Like, this phone, after 1 year, on one occasion, my screen just went partially green and I didn't know what was happening. So I went to the Samsung at Junction. Actually, was it a Junction? Yeah, I think so. No. Yes, just to get it checked, and they told me I would have first to back up my stuff, then I can bring back the phone for them to work on it because it was still under warranty then. So I went back home and the phone came back alive. Like, it started working, so there was no reason for me to go back to their shop. Then like a month ago or something, this phone just turned green. Like, the screen just became green. Mark you, this phone, the only thing that is wrong with this is the fact that it has a very small, I don't know if you guys can see, sorry if you're seeing some other things in the background, but it has a very small crack on these. Once I dropped my phone just one or two times, and the rest of the screen is just fine, but it just went green on me and I was so pissed. And I use this phone for work. Like, I'm one person who, if there's something I don't want to forget in the house, it's my phone. I want to have my phone everywhere I go. I carry my phone to the loo because, I mean, you could get yourself locked up in the loo and you need to call someone to come and help you get out of it. You know, these things happen. So I always carry my phone everywhere. And for one day, I was just there when it went green. I was there hoping, oh, it's going to come back. So for a whole day, I was offline, just keeping on checking on it, plugging it off, wanting it to turn off, I don't know, run out of power so I can be able to use the phone. It never came back. Up to now, still green. I haven't recovered my data. I haven't gotten anything from this phone, which is frustrating. And I thought actually, my next phone, I wanted to get myself a Samsung 20 Ultra. I think it's Note 20. Is that after being off for a day, imagine I had to tell my boss, like, if you want to reach me, you have to reach me on email because my phone is dead. I'm Teja. And he was like, you can't even get a kabambe for 1K. And I was like, this can't be happening to me. So I got so pissed. I remember the next day, it was on a Friday, I just went and I was like, I am going to get myself an iPhone. And funny enough, when I went into the car and I was driving with the air conditioner on, I think something, when you cool these electronics, there's something that happens to the phone. Because I noticed that after I was out of the car, for some reason the screen was back to being okay for a few seconds, and then it died again on me. And I went into this shop. They're called what? Elite Digital. I went into this shop and I surveyed the phones that were available there, and I decided I'm going to get myself an iPhone 12. Went, got the cash, and I was like, Mom, give me the phone, give me the iPhone. I'm done with this Android life. This can't be me. I cannot be Mteja. I don't know. I like just having my phone. I mean, it gives me security. It allows me to know that if I'm in a fix, I can be able to ask for help. So what happens when I cannot be able to reach people? That can't be me. It can't be me. So I went ahead, bought myself this. It's an iPhone 12. And when you buy the phone, it comes with let me go get the charger, because it comes with, nowadays iPhone wamenana, they're coming with giving you some very basic things, just the charger. You still have to get the adapter or the plug. You have to get the plug for the charger, so they don't give you earphones or whatever, or AirPods, those expensive things that they have. Nothing like that. If you want to use anything iPhone, you have to pay some coins for it. So I'll be comparing the two phones, my own experience. Personally, I think I'm an Android person. I'm not MacBook, iPhone kind of a person. I find using Android way easier on my part. I really enjoyed using this phone. This screen also, the huge screen, was it was so efficient. Like, it's like when you're reading something, you don't have to like struggle or anything. I loved this phone, this Note 9. I really loved it. And when it comes to stuff to do with work, emails, Outlook, and now that we are working from home, it comes in handy. Maybe you're having a meeting and you have to rush somewhere, and you still want to be within the meeting. You can log in on Teams, on this Zoom very easily, and it is just an easy tool to use. Anything with Android, this Samsung, I find it very easy to use. The same case why I have a HP laptop, because it's easier to use on my part. Windows makes more sense to me than these other things that are on MacBooks. It's not for me. And guys, techies, don't come after me. I know techies love using MacBooks and whatnot. It's not my vibe. For me, the iPhone, what do I like about it? I think reliability. It's a reliable phone. That's it. Period. The last phone I had, the iPhone SE, which I think it's somewhere within this house. The reason why I had to do away with it is because the battery was dead, and it's those batteries that you cannot replace. That's why I had to get a new phone. But until then, it was still functional. It was working. It was doing okay. Like, I still had a phone. It didn't die on me like this phone did. So iPhone reliability. I find using the iPhone, okay, according to me, I think maybe I've not learned how to use iPhone things, but I find it it's so basic, it's not entertaining. It's a very simple, how can I put it? There's not much that you can really do with the phone. The other thing I enjoyed about this phone, the storage was crazy. Though I made sure this time around for the iPhone, I got the same storage. So this was 128 GB. I think I got the same for this phone. So what I meant is, for the iPhone, I find it very, very basic. Like, I think because most or whatever phones are based on the Android platform, there's so much that is out there in terms of Android. So it's reliable, yes. It's a brand that will not fail you, For this one, the other thing I really enjoyed, as I'd mentioned earlier, was this pen. Yeah, using this pen was a lifesaver. It's like, you just use it like the same way you use just write. It's easy. You just get it done with. Yeah, and funny enough, let me tell you, when it comes to these two phones, because comparing, because I've used it for a while now, and this phone, in terms of recording stuff, especially in the dark, I prefer the Samsung. Hands down, the Samsung wins. I prefer that. In terms of photos, using the front camera, Samsung, of course. This phone, when you're using the front camera, it has this artificial feel, which I really don't like. But when you use the back cameras, it's actually very good. The quality is quite good. And those are the things I appreciated about the past. And we're in the future. Am I ever going back to Android? I don't know. I don't think I will. If a phone can just die on you like that, and 1 minute people can reach you the next one, they don't know where you are and they're panicking, I don't want such a phone. I'm choosing reliability any day. That's my vibe. So yeah, if you're planning on getting a phone, I also hear this is a very common problem. This green screen is a common problem. And I've also seen with the Samsung 20 Ultra, which is the phone I wanted to get next after this phone, it kind of also has a bit of issues. But I think all phones or all gadgets have issues here and there. It's for you to choose what you can live with. For me, I just can't live with being Mteja. That's just it. I hope you guys enjoyed my review, my comparison between the two the two phones. I also like the health app. Sorry, the health app on this phone. I love it, love it, love it, love it. Nothing complicated. It's just easy to use. It's a good phone, yeah, and until it dies on you. So I hope you guys enjoyed my small review. Remember, I'm not a tech person or anything like that. I'm just someone who's experienced both worlds of high-end phones in terms of Android and what is this based on? Anyway, I'm just someone reviewing my experiences with phones. And before this, I never used to be a crazy person with what kind of phone I will use, but I think my husband has inducted me into it. And more, I am starting to appreciate the value that a phone brings to somebody's life in terms of just not connectivity, but even the things that you can do. I mean, the people earning money from just having a phone. So if you're able to invest or get a good phone, why not? So until next time, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. See you guys, bye. And if you haven't subscribed, guys, subscribe to my channel. Oh, and this will be my birthday gift. I don't think I'm spending any more money on anything for the rest of the year. Done. Bye, guys. Subscribe.